What's going on, my Leos? You dirty motherfuckers. Ooh. You guys are so dramatic. And you're self-assured. And you're a little cocky. And you're like the little cowardly lion. How are you guys doing today, Leos? This is going to be a reading for you guys for the first week of February, from the 3rd to the 9th. Let's see what's going on with my Leos. What's happening? Ooh, the 10 of Swords. Ooh, something's come to an end. And it needed to happen, whatever it was. Yeah. Because now you're feeling good, you know. With time. With boundaries. Boundaries have been set. Maybe it was a time period where you felt like you were judging yourself because you were dealing with so much chaos, and you weren't setting boundaries. You weren't firm about what you wanted and how much bullshit you were willing to take. And it caused you your peace. It caused you your sanity. It caused you disrespect. It caused you to be disrespected. And now you were judging yourself. But now I feel like you've set those boundaries and you've done the work, Leo. And you've made that decision to choose yourself at the end of the day. Because you knew if you went down the other road, it wasn't going to work for you. Yeah. Disappointing situation, you know. Or it could have been dealing with heartbreak, but it could also just be where you just allow people to just treat you a certain type of way, you know. Or it could have been that, because I'm not seeing like emotions here. I just feel like it could be within, and maybe you just felt just really tired, or maybe you're feeling like, oh, I'm just drained and I don't have the energy and I'm just done with life, and oh my God, like, how do I go? You know, how do I get back to being at peace? Like, you know, I've let so much go past me. You know, I've let things go by. You know, and I could have had everything, but I just allowed things to just go to the wayside. I didn't want to put in the effort. I just allowed things to just go by. And it caused me to sleepless nights. It caused me to be delirious. It caused me to be crying and go through a depression. And not only that, I treated myself like I wasn't worthy, you know, and it hurt you. It hurt you, Leo. It did. And I felt like you truly had to make a decision on your life and how you were feeling. And I feel like you made that decision to work on yourself. You know, whatever it took, you made that decision to work on yourself. You know, whether it was going to take a lot of time, which I feel like it did. It took some time. And I feel like for the ones that aren't working on themselves, this is what you're trying to decide on, if this is what you truly want to do or not. You know, but you know that you need to do it. You know, I'm sure it's something that's pushing you, that's like, hey, come on now, come on, you need to get up out of the bed, come on now. There's something in the back of your mind that's saying, yeah, I need to do this for me. Yeah, I need to do this for me, because I know what I deserve. But I feel like in the sense of all that, you're judging yourself, even though you're trying to walk away from things that, you know, the ways that you used to think and the ways that, you know, how you view yourself. You're trying to see the better side of things for you, you know. And I believe that you're trying to set boundaries for things. You know, you're trying to love on yourself as much as you possibly can. You know, be kinder to yourself. You know, I feel like you're trying to do the work slowly. I do. But I do feel like you are trying to move away from things like that. You know, I do feel like that. I do feel that you have set boundaries. I do feel like you're very stern with yourself, and I feel like you're trying to make a solid, a solid, not solution, but a solid decision for yourself. You know, because it seems like you were judging yourself for a little bit, and that's what took you to the depression, because you're just like, I know I could be better, I know I could do better, you know, why am I allowing this to happen to myself? Like, what's going on? You know, so I'm loving, I'm caring, you know, I have this whole, you know, thing about me. You know, like, I give off that I'm happy and I'm, you know, optimistic and I'm, you know, full of joy and I'm free, you know, but in reality, you're not. You know, that's what you put on. But I feel like this is what you want, though. You want to be free. You want to have those boundaries set, you know, for yourself. And you want to be loving. You want to be confident in yourself. You know, you want to be that person that people can count on, but not even just that, but you want to be able to count on you. You want that pure abundance for yourself, you know? That's what you want, Leo. You want that self-love, you know? That honest self-love, that loving self-love. You know, not the one that's just, well, I'm just going to work on my outer appearance. No, I'm going to do the work on the inside. Yeah. But I feel like you kind of feel like you need a little assistance with it, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. There's nothing wrong with it, of wanting that. But I feel like you kind of have to let go, because maybe there were people around you that did want to assist you, but you were just holding on to things that, you know, whether it was trauma, whether it was things that you just no longer served you, whether it was relationships, whether it was connections, whatever it was, you were still holding on to it, and you need to release. You need to release it, because it's no longer serving you. It's hurting you. It's harming you. You know? It's harming you. Gotta be confident in yourself, you know? Gotta be confident in the decisions that you make, and knowing that this is good for your sanity. Yeah. Maybe it caused you to have financial a little financial situation, you know, where you went through financial issues or a financial setback. Leo, what can Leo look forward to? I know that's right, Leo. Come on now. What can Leo look forward to for the rest of this week? For the ones that have chosen the road of success and moving forward and working on themselves. Yes. What can they look forward to the rest of this week? What can they look forward to? What can they look forward to? Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. And this is not even just for the ones that are doing that. I'm just going to say this, okay? I say the old you, the old patterns, the old ways of thinking about yourself, the old ways of just all that, gone. The old things that are lingering, dead. Nope. See, people always think that this is death and all of that. But it doesn't always mean death. It doesn't always mean that. Sometimes it can mean the old way of thinking. Your old life is no longer benefiting you, and not even just that, but it could be just you as a person. It could be that just needs to kill some things that no longer serve you. You know what I'm saying? Let go, you know, and that in a way that does change you, with death, So they say death, but yeah. But I do see that. With that being said, here comes the sexy, the mature, the confident, the beautiful, the handsome Leo that you are. Here comes this person fast. Okay? Sometimes it just takes a little bit for you to have it all. Have the relationship, have the money, have the pure abundance. And sometimes it doesn't have to be the relationship, but it could just be the connection that you wanted with yourself. That you wanted. Sometimes it could just be that you working on yourself, and that allows you to open up doors for connections that you had with people that you never thought that you would have a relationship, whether it was your parents, whether it was your siblings, whether it was people that you truly loved and maybe you guys weren't seeing eye to eye, and this allowed you to have better communication with them, be able to listen to them, be able to understand them a little bit better because you took time out to work on you, right? Now you feel that, hey, you know what? I worked on myself a little bit. Now that I got me together because I knew I was the problem, let me step back and now I can come in. Now that I've focused, I got my finances together. I got my mind together, and now I can really just kind of do what I want to do now. Right, Leo? This is beautiful. You're looking good. You're working out. You're trying to work out. You're trying to find things that suit you better. But yeah, you're working hard, Leo. You're working hard. You're dedicated to you wanting to be a better person. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, because you know what you want at the end of the day. This card keeps coming out. You know exactly what you want. And to do that, this is what you got to do. This is where you want to be. You want to be happy again. You don't want to be going through the depression. You don't want to be going and be crying all night. That's what you don't want, Leo. You want to get back to being happy and celebrating and being in that loving spirit and just, and being, upbeat and being positive, And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Not a care in the world. Literally. Not a care in the world. Looking good, okay? Looking good. The faster you drop this weight, the faster this comes right in. Do you understand? It comes right in for you. Okay? The love, the money, whether you're single or not, you're out looking good, you're taking care of yourself, you're investing in you, and you're doing it fast. You have opportunities, you're working on opportunities, you're working hard, you're being dedicated to yourself, it takes time, but at the end of the day, you can have it all if you want it. You can have the pure abundance, and that allows you to be nostalgic. That allows you to be free, of just feeling like you've been trapped, and you no longer feel like that. You feel like things have lifted off your shoulders, and you can finally be what you really want, which is just pure happy. You want to be happy. And there is nothing wrong with that. And I feel like some of y'all are already there. You're working towards it. And you're going to get there, Leo. That wasn't a love reading. It was more like of a, personal reading. But, hey, we'll check next week and see what it's about next week, Leo. If you like my reading, I'd be glad to have you, Leo. I might start doing all signs, but I don't know. But if you did like my reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful beautiful night. And we will talk soon. Bye.